Vincent Luque faces Neil Magny this weekend at UFC on ESPN Plus 10, Fight Night 152. I have no idea where the fight's taking place, but it's happening. It's happening, that's for damn sure. And I think Luque's going to get the win, boys. He's younger, he's hungrier, Neil Magny's older, and more damaged, and complete trash against top-level competition, which I think that Luque could go on to become. And I think Luque, his record deceives you. He's 15-6. Not the best record, I know, right? Not the best record. 4 of those losses were outside of the UFC before he even started pro. I consider UFC your pro career. Let's be real, guys. Everything before that is still amateurs. But yeah, he's only lost twice in the UFC. Once on his debut on short notice. And once against Leon Edwards, which, hey, when you're like 24 years old, that's not a bad loss. Leon Edwards is a good guy. He's ranked at the moment. I think he's just floating outside the top 10. Both these guys are ranked. I'm going to go with Vincent Luque here, boys. I think he gets the finish as well, because Neil Magny's coming off a KO loss to Santiago Ponzinibbio, okay, from Argentina, the eye poker himself. I'm going to go with Neil Magny. He beats absolute bums in Craig White and Carlos Condit. I don't mean to call him a bum. He's just an aging competitor on his way out of the sport. Let's be real, guys. He's not the same guy he once was. Neil Magny beats him. He loses to RDA. He gets absolutely smashed. I think Luque's going to show him what for and give him some fucking nasty smashes right in his fucking face. The only problem for Luque is he's coming up against about a fucking 6-inch, 5-inch reach advantage. I want to see if he can get past that, because he did show some problems against Brian Barberena, where Barberena put the pace on him. I don't want to see that problem again. Wishful thinking, I'm going with Vincent Luque. I think he's going to get the win. I think Neil Magny he's 31, but I feel like he's on his way out the game, and I think if there's going to be guys that are going to improve their game, like I've said this like a few months ago in one of my videos where I made a prediction. At 31, the improvements you make between fights are nothing compared to your 20s. Like, he's 27, Vincent Luque. He's still young. Just turned 27 as well, may I add. Okay, if that adds anything else to you. The differences that you make between fights. Neil Magny is going to be, right, we've got a little bit better cardio. You know, or not. We got a little bit better cardio. We're a little bit better at blocking leg kicks. Our jab is a little bit more polished. Our head movement is a tiny bit better. We're better at blocking body kicks. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what... That isn't a block to body kicks. I don't know why I did that. Vincent Luque's differences are going to be, right, now we've got a fucking sick jab. You know what I'm saying? That's the differences he's going to make in his game compared to Neil Magny. Now we've got a fucking brutal this to add to our game. Now we're going to start using elliptical kicks. You know what I'm saying? John Jones style. Now we're going to start adding calf kicks into our game. You know what I mean? They're adding stuff, whereas Neil Magny has the stuff, but is just trying to polish them. And let me add, Neil Magny's reach advantage, it is good, but he can't fucking jab for shit, okay? He can't, okay? I don't understand why. People always find a way past his jab. He does have a win over Kelvin Gastelum by split decision, which is a good fucking win. A good win. But I'm going to go with Vincent Luque. I think he's going to find a way inside the jab with a bob-in movement and crack Neil Magny on the chin and get the finish. This is big for Luque. This is really big for Luque, because if he gets this win on the co-main event of a fight night, people are going to be talking about it, boys. People are going to be talking about it. And he's got hype behind him already, riding a few KO streak in a row. I'm going with Luque. The only problem I can see is maybe Neil Magny could find a way to put the pressure on Luque, keep him at bay, be the aggressor, and make Luque fade into the third round and just use volume. But I think to do that, you're going to be able to you have to take the shots Luque can throw back at you. You know what I'm saying? To fight that style, Neil Magny doesn't have that style. Neil Magny is built in a way to keep you away from him with a jab. You know what I'm saying? He's a long, lanky guy, John Jones kind of style. You know what I'm saying? Where Luque is more of a put the pressure on you. The only fight I've seen big problems with Luque is Barberena. Barberena was winning both rounds in the Luque fight before Luque found the finish in the fucking last minute of the final round. It was fucking bonkers. But Barberena has a great chin. He's on the inside. You know what I'm saying? He bobs and weaves in the middle and throws pitter-patter shots, loads and loads of them. Whereas Neil Magny sort of a stay on the outside, get the fuck away from me. I told you, get the fuck away from me. No, seriously, get the fuck away from me. I'm not fucking joking. Please don't touch me. Leave my kids! You know what I'm saying? Like, he's just, that the styles don't match up for him to get the win here. I don't think he's going to get it. And I think Luque is going to put on an amazing performance. The performance of his career, no less. And get the finish in the co-main event over Neil Magny. I'll say, in the second round. I think the first round's going to be a bit feely out. I think Neil Magny's going to try and establish a jab. Luque's going to do some of this. You know what I'm saying? Some of the, did someone fart kind of defense. You know what I'm saying? Like move that shit out of my face, the parry and the jab. You know? And he's going to come across, dip under the jabs, find his way on the inside, and unleash some fucking bombs. And finish Neil Magny in the second round. Yeah. That's what I'll go with. Feeling out process in the first. Luque makes the read. Neil Magny doesn't because he's not the smartest tool in the shed. He's not the sharpest tool in the shed. I've completely butchered that. Yeah. Luque gets to finish in round 2. Feel out the first. Pure aggression and assault in the second. And gets the finish. Like and subscribe. I'm genuinely concerned for these picks. I need to be right now. I have an audience. You know what I'm saying? Now the pressure's on. Before, when I was making videos to just myself, it was only me judging myself. But, like, people pay attention to this shit now. So, yeah. Luque by finish. See you later, boys. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe.